Happy Monday to all of my friends on all possible social media outlets out there. Welcome in. As you are joining and getting ready for this practice, I invite you to find some comfortable place, possible also to be outside, outdoors. Is a fantastic idea. If that's possible for you to be outside, that's always a great option. One thing is that sometimes there's a lot of background sounds going on, like planes flying by, but we focus on the bigger picture, and hopefully you can enjoy beautiful waves behind me. And I invite you to simply, for the next 30, 25 minutes, to maybe put away all unnecessary goals or deeds, and so that you can focus a little bit on yourself. And we are going to, as always, have a few steps within our practice and the way that I teach. I prefer and recommend people having some type of plan within their meditation, so that people don't just sit and don't understand what to do, but there are some action steps that you go through as you are meditating. And also specifically for today's meditation, since it is the end of the year and tomorrow there's also full moon is coming into our view, I also invite us to do this. It's sort of like a shamanic practice also, but also contemplative practice called recapitulation. So we'll lead this into our meditation practice today, recapitulating the year that we are symbolically, as we always refer to the years behind us. So we leave the year 2020 behind us and withdraw all unnecessary energy from that year. So recapitulation requires us to bring back the events or people or unpleasant circumstances that made us feel somewhat fearful or made us feel somewhat unpleasant, bring them back in our memory, and then through relaxation in our body, start teaching our system to relax into those unpleasant events. And adjustment here. And so, as we know, everything in the universe has the circular, repetitive fashion and behavior. Just like the sea behind me has ebbs and flows, so is our body. Our body has cycles, ebbs and flows within our bodies. Our life circumstances also have ebb and flow. And then also in some different philosophies of the world, like Buddhist philosophy, and Hindu philosophy, we relate to the terminology of karma. Let's call it cause and effect of events that can maybe happen to us all over again until we actually get a learning from that event. So let's say one part of meditation and recapitulation practice is that we're learning not only to let go of the events and teach our nervous system not to react onto those events anymore, but also through meditation, we gather more attention and we gather more information on to the repetitive pattern on some of the events that happen in our life. And so not only letting them pass unnoticed, but we are noticing those events happening in our life, having similar circumstances, having similar frequency or vibration to that event, however you want to describe those events in your life. And then approaching it with more intention to address it either more kindly or address it more patiently, address it maybe with more heart than just with the reaction. And certainly 2020 gave us a lot of opportunity to maybe spend some time noticing the patterns in our life that are reactive. For me personally, I was, with some time, I was sort of dealing with the pattern of withdrawing from the overachieving sort of situation of my life, that I would like to just chase around work and dive into work and work more and do more. And then at some point I realized that that was my pattern, that I needed to slightly step out of that and bring some more relaxation, bring in some more ease into my life. Yeah. So as always, finding ease for us would be today our conscious relaxation practice, where I will guide you through the steps of consciously relaxing each part of your body. And then as you experience your body relax, this would be our pathway into our mind, the pathway into our psyche, where we will work with one event in your life, or one pattern in your life, or one personality or person in your life that you would like to maybe energetically take your energy back from that pattern or from that event, and to let go of that event. And maybe that's a whole 2020 has been an incredibly long event for many of us in that way. All right. Today, as always, we also start with movement. It's a very simple movement inspired usually by Qigong practice. And today's movement will also help us to release some tension from the back of our neck and the back of our head. As some of you might even notice, let's do this together. Place your hands behind your skull, where your neck meets your skull, and just give yourself a little bit of massage at the back of your neck, behind your ears, where your neck sort of goes into your skull, and the occipital lobes get pretty tight in many of us, since we're spending quite a lot of time looking at our screen. So the occipital lobes, they are connected to our vision. So us focusing on something for a long time with our eyes open creates tension at the back of our head, and also creates tension in the front of our head. And this could be also a cause of insomnia. Just saying, maybe for some of us, there has been some recent insomnia going on. So allow yourself to just simply massage, breathing into the back of your neck, and trust yourself. The way that you're doing that massage is correct. You can do this massaging clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever feels right for you. You can close your eyes for a moment. And every time you are pressing into the back of your neck, take a deep breath in, and then breathe out. Feel like you're squeezing or sort of letting go any tension behind your neck. And as you're keeping your eyes closed for a few moments, massaging the back of your head, and you open your eyes, notice if maybe the colors in your environment got a little bit brighter, got a little bit vivid. And from there, we move down to our neck, to our trapezius muscles right here, and you can hold your shoulders, and that's usually also a really nice feeling for many of us. As we maybe sometimes breathe shallowly, these muscles right here that I'm holding here get pretty tight. So giving a little squeeze to these muscles, just like this, holding yourself, is a wonderful practice. Self-touch is a great practice. However you relate to that, do that practice. That always is a good reminder to tell yourself that you're safe in your body, and your body is here to serve you, and that's the even better word than serve you. It's here to support you, to carry you through your life. So give some love to your body. So here, as you're holding and applying some tension to your trapezius muscles, you start moving your hands downwards, right here to the clavicle bone, and all the way down to your navel with a little bit of tension and pressure. A few more times. Give it a good hold to your trapezius muscles. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, move any tension, emotional, mental, and physical down and sort of down into your feet. You don't have to move down into your feet with your hands, but visualize how this energy is moving down into the earth, into the ground, leaving your body as a wide sheet of paper, completely cleansed. And then let yourself relax for a moment. And let's sit and experience our body. And today, I am having my feet grounded on the floor. I also invite you to be in a comfortable position, to be legs crossed, or you can even lay down for the rest of this practice and simply try to experience firmness, either with your spine and your back or with your legs. So you have support underneath yourself, in your feet or in your back. And just this simple movement already gave me a little bit of sensations in my arms, also a little bit of sensation in my head, in my neck. And this is the beginning of mindfulness. This small things that you can do for your body. It doesn't have to be a full-on meditation practice. Just this simple massaging moments that you do for your hands, that you do for your neck, that you do for your head. And then you sit for a second paying attention, becoming curious of how this feels in your body. How this simple thing that I've done right now, it took me simply 32 seconds, made me feel just a little bit different, brought back my attention from all the distractions that our world offers right now. And as we resting our hands, let's also spend a moment paying attention to our breathing. Today's our breathing will be very simple, inspired by the waves. So think if you maybe can hear a wave or visualize the sound of wave, or think of wave coming in for 3 seconds, for 3 counts of your own counting, and then going back, receding back into the ocean. So breathing in for 3 counts like a wave, and then breathing out for 3 counts, the wave is going away from the ocean. Just like this, continue for 10 rounds at your own pace. Breathing in for 3. And breathing out for 3. Breathing in 10. Breathing out, exhaling 10. Breathing in 9. And breathing out 9. Continue counting at your own pace. And if your mind drifts away, simply and lovingly bring your mind back to the counting of your waves, the counting of your wave breathing. And with each exhale, allow your body to relax even more. With each exhale, feel how there is more tension exploding out from your feet into the earth. And upon your last 10th breath, maybe, if you reach there, let's focus our attention right now around our body, and we circulate and rotate our attention around our body. And today, let's start our practice from the top of our head. Also maybe visualizing this element of water like a waterfall of relaxation floating from the top, showering and cascading down your head and spreading relaxation through the rest of your body, starting from the crown, from the top of your head. Relax your both temples. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes open, whatever feels right. Relax your ears. Relax your forehead and your eyes. Relax your nose, your cheeks and cheekbones. Relax your jaw, your lips, your teeth, your tongue, your chin, and relax your throat. So your whole face feels very relaxed. And feel relaxation continues to cascade down your shoulders. So your shoulders drop. Relax your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers. Relaxing your chest. And relaxing your rib cage, abdomen, stomach. Relax the back of your body, upper back, middle back, lower back. Relaxing your glutes and your hips. And relaxing our thighs, our knees. Relaxation cascading down all the way to our calf muscles, into our ankles. Into our heels, into the soles of our feet, into our toes. So our whole body is feeling, looking completely relaxed. We're simply relaxing into this calm, warm waters. Experiencing much safety and comfort in our physical body. And giving yourself resolve or intention to remember to imprint this frequency of relaxation through the rest of the next 10 minutes that we have together, and also through the rest of your day, through the rest of this week. As we are moving into meditation recapitulation practice, your anchor in this ocean, in this limitless ocean of your emotions and your psyche, will be your breathing. So anytime that your mind or your heart is drifting away on the waves of emotions or your memories, use your breath in your relaxed body to anchor you down into your experience of relaxation and recapitulation. Let's begin our meditation practice with an intention to whatever that intention is for you. And I'm putting out this collective intention for all of us. May we all be happy and healthy. And let's take 10 breaths as we did before. 3 counts in, if that's comfortable count. 3 counts out. And together with your anchor of breathing, allow waves of your mind to drift in and out. And simply take a moment to notice and observe this richness, this diversity that our mind, our being provides us with, without filtering our thoughts, our memories, simply allowing everything to come in, not focusing on any specific thought, but simply allowing everything to flood our minds, flood our consciousness. And similar to a feeling of water, a feeling of river, we're not fighting the flow, it's simply allowing the flow to happen within our body. And just noticing, observing the flow. And our breathing, experience openness to this flow. Stay with attention on your physical body. Notice if your body starts to maybe tense up, or if your body starts to experience any type of tension, maybe specifically around your hips, around your lower body, in your feet, on your knees, in your shoulders. Notice that tension and allow that tension to release and let go. And from all of this flow of events or people or memories, pick just one specific event that maybe took some time during your past to reconcile. It brings you back to that event. Something brings you back to that person or to that event. Allow that event to come back into your mind. And allow the frequency, the memory of that event to come in fully while you are relaxing into this event or into the energy of that person. In a way, you're practicing right now, maybe reliving that event one more time in your life, but now with a more calm, composed attitude. Maybe even as you're noticing any tensions showing up, paying attention to your physical body, paying attention to your breathing. As you're relaxing your breathing, relaxing into your physical body. Maybe also invite a smile through your heart that will reflect in your face. And so you're smiling into that person or into that event. that you are recapitulating. And collectively for me, together with you, I'm just smiling into the year behind us. Remembering that everything that happened for a reason. Might be hard for us to accept, but everything is going to be well. Especially as we have this new generated attitude of relaxation and ease and trust with everything that the universe brings us, our endless ocean of possibilities brings us. Maybe if you are still swimming, those sensations, remember your breathing as your anchor. It keeps drawing you back to a place where you are more stable, more anchored. And just simply tell yourself that you are going to remain with this practice for 5 more breaths. Breathing in for 5 and breathing out 5. Breathing in 4, breathing out 4. And once you've reached to the end of this breathing practice, we are moving into the dedication part of our practice. And simply acknowledging our effort to spend some time for ourselves, to spend some time to gather our focus on the things that are most important, our mental health and our emotional health. And connection to our own life experiences in the most healthy way. And also maybe then dedicating this practice to yourself or to anyone else in your life who might benefit from more energy of life force, aliveness. And also reminding yourself that you can always go back and do more recapitulation, because as you could probably understand, the practice of recapitulation does not only finishes with one practice. It's ongoing type of tool that you can take into your mindful toolbox and use it over and over again to release, let go, create more focus and ease in your life and harmony. And then whenever you're ready, take a few deep breaths, reminding yourself where you are in your time and space, inviting some small movements to your toes and into your fingertips. And as you're opening your eyes, if you had them closed, opening your eyes just a little bit, start feeling how the energy within, this energy of newly generated life force, newly generated harmony, balance, starts to float out through your eyes, just like the ocean behind me, and starts to seed the energy around you with positive, balanced frequency. And so that frequency continues to float into the rest of this year, 2020, and into some fantastic 2021, which I wish to you all. I wish us all incredible 2021, that we can take all the learning that we've done in 2020 and implement it in the next year, and implement it with a lot of enthusiasm, with new vision of what this next year could be for all of us, sort of leaving 2020 behind us in that way. I think also check in with maybe your comments if you have any specific answers. I, of course, also would like to remind us all, myself including, that next Monday, we are going to be a thing in the next year, in 2021, and we continue this meditation series of 30 minutes into January, so that we all can start, finish this year and start next year with a little bit more peace, with a little bit more harmony. So, and also another huge part of to do this together is that practicing by yourself is fantastic, is a great tool, but doing it in a group setting, even like this virtually, creates even more energy. It emphasizes our intention and sends it out into the ocean. And so we travel. So think of traveling on the boat in the ocean by yourself, or traveling in the boat in the ocean with people who are same-minded in that way. All right, looking at your comments, if there are any specific questions, thank you so much. Annie, Dawn, Lawrence, Valentina, Rocky, Laura, Karen, Jenny, Krishan, thank you, thank you. That's at least what I can see. I'm sending you many, many hearts right there from this device. And then I've got a few friends that were watching on Instagram Live, so that was very, very lovely too. Many, many thanks to all of you, and I'm wishing you the fantastic rest of this year, fantastic rest of this day, and remember, it's full moon tomorrow, so let your intentions bloom and continue with your recapitulation practice. Maybe take a moment to write down any insights after this practice. It's always a good thing to write down things that you've noticed through your recapitulation practice. Bye. See you next Monday.